Well, the demands of production have changed. And I think right now we are seeing a lot of people trying to pivot to remote production. We've done it at BC Media Productions. I mean, we just had a 2-day more traditional shoot the past couple of days where we had a cast and a crew and we were on a location. But a large portion of our work since COVID-19 hit has been remote. And I want to, whenever possible, kind of do these episodes on Go Creative Show where we show this new workflow, show different ways of doing it at high-end levels, mid-size levels, lower-end levels. And I think this is where production is going to go, even after COVID-19. The ability to have a full remote production solution for people is going to be essential. And I wanted you to come on to talk about what you're doing with the Late Late Show and your other projects. So can you sort of walk me through your experience with the Late Late Show, if that was the first time you were doing remote production? It may not be, but kind of just sort of introduce us to this concept of remote production from your perspective and how you are providing solutions.
Yeah, I mean, so this global pandemic happens, and it's very quickly, in a matter of weeks, the production world looks shockingly different, right? So a lot of us got together in the engineering world, and then the producers started coming in to start to discuss how can we get shows back on air. So first, started helping with the Late Late Show of James Corden's show. They wanted to do a special, but we needed to gather some pieces from musicians. But again, everybody's being very cautious. They didn't want to have crews come into their house or anything like that. So we started building custom rigs that would be easily operated by talent. And that required a lot of foresight to just how can we make it super simple with directions that it can be easily followed by, they won't necessarily have assistants or anyone helping them. So it was a large challenge. But what we decided to do was sort of really utilize these video conferencing apps, which have been around, but never really integrated into our professional production workflow this much. But what we were able to do was send out sort of traditional gear with an interface to hold a phone, a laptop, or an iPad or something like that, and actually use that as a producing tool where we could direct talent, produce talent. We could say, we could give them tips on how to light their scene, whether it be natural light, if they had a ring light at home or something like that. So it's really become this convergence of sort of prosumer video conferencing software and professional equipment and professional experienced technicians and producers still working in unison, but in a very different capacity. And it was just really about finding a way to get that virtual set into place so we can do what we normally do, just not all in the same room, which was a challenge, a unique challenge, but it's worked out sort of very well, but it's still very interesting. It's developing.
Well, were you already working on the Late Late Show before this happened?
Yeah, so I've been working on the Late Late Show for almost 5 years, helping them with all of their remote shoots, anything non-studio really, so Carpool Karaoke or Crosswalk at the musical, anything that they could think of. So it's already a very fast-paced moving show where they have an idea, they want to shoot it in a day. So we always had to come up with custom solutions for them regardless. But this was really a step up because it was like, how can we produce the level of content that the show is known for, high production value, clever bits, but no one being in the same room, producers, writers, everyone being remote. So we really had to help them get back in the same room with James or any host. We've been working with Jimmy Kimmel's, helping their tech crew with equipment and just helping them, navigate this as well. So it's just really about helping bring back that room, that writer's room together. And again, we utilize things like Zoom, Skype, WebEx, all these different video conferencing. It's been pretty much agnostic as well as the cameras, but it's really just getting it all together and making it sort of seamless as possible as you can in this sort of situation. So it's been a really interesting ride to make that all work.